Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I begin my presentation, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Agustina from Teacher Training and Education Faculty, Student Union of English Department, Veteran Bangun Nusantara University of Sukoharjo. On this session, I will give a presentation about process of speech comprehension, speech production, and speech acquisition. Psycholinguistics or scientists who study language processing focus on three aspects of language competence. First, comprehension, second, production, and the last, acquisition. First, language comprehension. What is language comprehension? Language comprehension is the ability to extract intended meaning from language. In language comprehension, sometimes language comprehension becomes difficult and ambiguous because some combination of words give a different meaning. The expression can often be interpreted more than one way. Words that look alike but sound different are called homograph. Usually, there is a context that helps us determine the intended meaning of a word. The surrounding word disambiguate or remove ambiguity from a homonym. Second, language production. What is language production? Language production is the ability to speak or write fluently. Language production refers to the process involved in creating and expressing meaning through language. Language production contains four successive stages. First, conceptualization. Second, formulation. Third, articulation. And the last, self-regulation. First stage, conceptualization. We must conceptualize what we wish to communicate. Psycholinguistics generally agree that some form of mentalized exists. A representation system which is different from language. The notion is that thought taken from in mentalized and are then translated into linguistic form. But there is little agreement as to the properties of this pre-linguistic mental representation. Second stage, formulation. We formulate this thought into a linguistic plane. Formulation is much easier to describe than conceptualization because analyzed on eventual output of the process, such as speech error and the choice of word or sentence structure can be a great help for understanding speech production. Third stage, articulation. We execute the plain thought the muscle in the speech system. Articulation of speech sound, a very important stage of production. Once we have organized our thought into a linguistic plane, this information must be sent from the brain to the muscle in the speech system so that they can then execute the required movement and produce the desired sound. We depend on vocal organ to produce speech sound so as to express ourselves. In the production of speech sound, the lungs, larynx, and lip might work at the same time and thus form articulation. And the last stage is self-regulation. What is self-regulation? We monitor our speech, assessing whether is it what we intended to say and whether we said it the way we intended to. Self-regulation is the last stage of speech production. The error is human, no matter who he is. He would make mistakes in conversation or in writing. Each person would do some self-correction over and over again while conversing. And the last, language acquisition. What is language acquisition? Language acquisition is the language learning in babyhood or later. Language acquisition is the process by which humans acquire the capacity to perceive, produce, and use words to understand and communicate. This capacity involves the picking up of diverse capacities including syntax, phonetic, and an extensive vocabulary. This language may be vocal as with speech or manual as in saying. Language acquisition usually refers to first language acquisition, which studies infant acquisition of their native language, rather than second language acquisition that deal with acquisition or input children and adults of additional language. There are 4 topics in language acquisition. First, language development in children. Second, caretaker speech. Third, theory of first language acquisition. And the last, theories of second language acquisition. First, language development in children. The babbling stage, babbling to speech, one-word stage or holographic stage, two-word stage, and telegraphic speech. Second, caretaker speech. What is caretaker speech? Caretaker speech is the center of children's speech environment is their parent or caretaker. There are 3 parts of caretaker speech. First, the nation of caretaker speech. Second, characteristic of caretaker speech. And the last, baby talk. Third, theory of first language acquisition. Language acquisition device and universal grammar, accessibility of UG in second language acquisition. And the last, theory of second language acquisition. Basically, this theory believes that second language acquisition is just one aspect of acculturation, and the degree to which a learner acculturates the target language group will control the degree to which he acquires the second language. Language comprehension and production. As rule, comprehension develops faster than production. A 3-year-old can understand more than the same child can speak. A non-native speaker of English can understand more than he or she can say. A student new to a discipline can understand the professional jargon before being able to produce it. Okay, I think that's all my presentation about process of speech comprehension, speech production, and speech acquisition. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.